let's shift our attention away from England, at least for a minute or two here, and talk about what we've seen in the last group games so far. We're recording this on Monday night, so Group A and Group B concluded today. Let's start with Group A. We haven't really talked too much about Group A so far in this tournament. In particular, Uruguay, I want to start with them, who look like they are picking up today. Very impressive 3-0 win against Russia today. Frankie, what are your thoughts on Uruguay's chances?
I think it's an incredibly easy group that they've just come out of, but both Spain and Portugal really don't look like they're doing that well. So I could very much see Uruguay beating Portugal. I think Cavani could have a lot of goals in this tournament by now and has missed a fair few chances, so a lot might depend on him. I think you know what you're going to get from Suarez and Godin in that team. They're both going to have great games, and it's whether Cavani can take the chances as a true number 9.
But the thing with Portugal so far, actually, I think, and this is where they're going to struggle against Uruguay, is I'm not sure what their shot count was tonight in that game, but their second game, the one where they only won 1-0 against Morocco, that was really not very good in terms of shots on target. I think other than Ronaldo's goal, they had one shot on target all game. Now Uruguay are, I think it's fair to say, a lot harder to break down than Morocco. And so I'm not entirely sure where those goals, other than a moment of magic from Ronaldo, I'm not really sure where that's going to come from.
But I think the difference you get is that Uruguay might be a little bit more open than Morocco would have been, for example. Yeah. But Portugal are just incredibly boring. They set up to just defend and then hope Ronaldo does something on the break with a couple of other people who fluff their lines normally.
Yeah.
I hope they get absolutely destroyed. But then again, I can't ever forgive Suarez for what he did in South Africa.
No.
So I want him to have a really miserable time and cry and everything to go wrong for him as well.
Who would you like to cry more, Suarez or Ronaldo?
Suarez.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Suarez. Absolutely Suarez.
So you're cheering on Portugal then?
I don't want to because they've got Pepe. It's really tough. There are horrible people all over that pitch. Maybe there's a way that big brawl breaks out and both teams get thrown out of the World Cup. Okay. That would be the ideal thing for me.
Then someone gets a bye.
Yeah,
fine.
Love it. Bring Egypt back.
Fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually,
would it be Saudi now?
Well, Saudi would be Saudi
today.
Egypt ended on 0 points.
Yeah.
And actually, that Salah aside, that Egypt team was like one of the worst teams I've seen in the World Cup for some time. That
they were saying about the Saudi team as well. They were appalling.
Yeah. I feel actually really sorry for Salah and El Neni and a couple of others who are good, having to be in that team.
So did you say El Neni
I
was good?
just picked up on that.
I think Arsenal fans might beg to differ.
Really happy about that.
No. I mean, okay, to be clarified, low bar here. I'm talking compared to the rest, but the international standard players at least, and they just haven't got the squad. Anyway, no point talking about Egypt because they're long gone. Yeah. Spain again. We've talked about Portugal, but Spain didn't look that great.
No, it looked terrible.
Looked like they were in danger for a few minutes.
I'm a United fan. I would defend De Gea till I die, but he saved one shot this World Cup. One. It's appalling. I'm hoping this is some elaborate ploy so that Real Madrid don't purchase him. And it's a conspiracy theory, fine, but whatever. That is something that could be said. I cannot explain his bad performance.
If you do decide he's rubbish and you want rid of him, give us a call. I'll give you Daniel Levy's business card.
Well, you'll get rid of Lloris?
Yeah, Lloris has been a bit...
They're almost having the opposite. Lloris is having a really good World Cup and a terrible Premier League season, and De Gea's just done the other way around.
But we talked about we've avoided one country. Let's talk about Russia.
Yes.
Now, the Russian team. If you search Russia doping on Twitter,
right,
it'll come up with this Excel spreadsheet.
Getting into the long grass here.
An Excel spreadsheet.
Keep going.
Now on this spreadsheet, it maps the average. It maps the total distance covered by each team in the last run of matches.
I'm intrigued where this is going.
England, dead average.
Right.
Saudi and Morocco, kind of your worst teams, at the bottom. The Russians are England about 100 kilometres, Russians 125 kilometres. Wow. They're running more in each game than everyone else, and they don't look tired.
So they're in good shape.
You can say hi to Ali for me when you see him.
They're in good shape.
They're not in good shape. There's one thing there.
What?
There's some questionable antics.
Well, regardless,
Lucozade tablets.
I assume what you're saying is they're so obsessed with fitness that they're not actually paying attention to their technique very much, and that harmed them.
Their centre forward weighs the same amount as a cruiserweight. There's no way that's going to be anything but.
Well, do you agree with Alex Dugan that Russia have an exceptional training regimen and obviously eating their Weetabix? Let us know what you think about Russia. They were pretty poor today after scoring 8 goals in their first 2 games.
It's because they're a poor team, Dave.
Are Uruguay the best team in that quarter of the draw, Group A and B?
They were on a come down today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
From what they were having a carb-free day from their diet, trying to smooth this over, Vladimir.
This is expert from Dave right here.
Stay with me. All right, let us know what you think in the comments, but try not to libel yourself.